It's the IMO pod with 3 young kings. Sukali, DT and Uzi on this. In my opinion, we're the pod of the year. We mix the banter with the edutainment. Sukali, you know, be the girl them sugar. Don't talk DT, designate driver. Tumichi Susa, Uzi takes it too far. You never know how far you can go if you don't try. We and them boys, we're not cohesive. Money, money, money.
He said, Raf, I know you. You're not that social media guy like that.
No, do you know
me,
what?
I'm not.
I don't blame him because, brother, every time I open my page, I'm seeing new restaurants. I'm seeing bright lights. I'm seeing big bands. Different location. 5-star. Michelin. I'm like, brother. This guy's just smiling from here to there. I'm like, brother.
You had our boy on.
Do you know what? I think it's just because, like, from the get-go, I think I also showed my intentions as well. I think sometimes it's always, especially with Hinge, it's always like the guys chase. Like if you like someone, you're feeling them. Just also give them the same energy.
So you agree with ladies sliding in the DMs?
Yeah, to be fair, I actually never have, but I would.
I'll say this. I feel like it's because, especially at the time, like she says, Raf's Angels or whatever. But there's like certain things that help me discern certain things. It's like, I feel like a woman making her intention also known to the guy actually benefits her.
100%.
So example is, our first date, she booked the cinema date.
Sick.
Because I was like, she was like, let's go. She booked the first date.
And how did that come about?
We were just, because we were just having a
talking on the
conversation
phone.
and I was like, I wanted to go watch this film. And then we were like, let's go on this date because you're obviously going the day after.
Yeah.
And I was like, literally on the website, I was like, okay, so what seats you want to sit? I was just naturally
She
just
booked
on
it.
the website.
But
And I was like,
obviously,
let me
when we
just book
get
these
there now,
seats.
what
And
do
then,
you
yeah.
want?
That's fine. What does that tell you?
To me, it was the intention.
Yes.
Because I told her as well, a day before I went
Then
cinema
your
again.
yes, you know.
A day before I went on cinema with her, I was on a different date. Cinema. Very different story.
Wow. So
Very
you're a
different
cinema
story.
fanatic.
No, I like cinema, yeah. But what I then told her is like intention. Again, what happened as well, what showed me like this girl really cares for me is like when I came to the gate, I travelled and I just had hand luggage. So I had my Dior, my big perfume, 150 mil. They threw away. And I told her, it hurt me, but obviously, cool. When she came to Germany, when I flew to Germany, she bought it for me. I didn't ask her.
I felt bad.
I didn't ask her. So these are little things. We feel like this girl.
Production, pass the tissue, I'm about to cry.
It was a done deal.
I felt so bad because you obviously came all the way to London to see me and then they threw your favourite perfume. I was like, oh, God.
150
Well, you know what's
mil.
nuts? I'm sorry
What
to
a
say this
woman.
shit. A lot of women don't feel like this, you know.
No, they don't.
It's being attentive to your man's needs.
It's the little
Crazy,
things.
man. The little things, yeah.
The little
And
things.
that's what they don't realize. You see us men, yeah, you can do the littlest thing.
Yeah.
And it will just...
Even like
I will never forget it.
Yeah, because the thing is, like I said, a lot of men, we don't go into situations more time expecting anything apart from peace of mind. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like when someone does the little, like it goes a long way, you know, and it speaks volume because
does.
it's like a lot of women are in this mindset of like, let me wait, let me see what he does before I put. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be like that. If you like someone and you feel something,
you're definitely blocking your blessings.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Especially a guy like me, Sukali. I can do a lot. I can do a lot for you. I can do a lot. But I also want to see small effort.
Yeah. So now even going further down the line, like March was my birthday. So this is like us like dating 4 to 5 months. Yeah. She organised the birthday dinner for me. Not just that, but she even asked me like just casually in passing, what do you actually want for a birthday? I said, you know what? I just want to go Italy. I want to be at Lake Como. Come my birthday. She organised birthday dinner. The next day we're flying out to Lake Como. She patterned everything. So I told her that trip. That's why I knew I'm proposing in Jamaica.
You knew from that early.
That day I said
It's 5 months.
5 months. That day I was like, nah, because you have gone out for me like this, and like in how our relationship was already flowing. I already know how I love you, but I was like, nah, this is it for me. And also for me, I told her like once I started dating, I feel like a lot of guys are still in that stage where, especially our ages, like 30 plus and that, where they haven't mastered their dog. I feel like every guy has a dog in it. So for me, I've been through everything and stuff. And I've got to the point where like I'm not just looking like to have a girl and have girls here and there. We've been there, done that. I'm now looking. I told her I have one relationship left in me.
Come on.
I told her when we started, I said, this is it.
This is it.
If this one, I'll be bachelor for life.
Come on.
You know what I mean? But
to the streets I go.
Big facts, bro.
So like in that kind of mindset and everything and how our families came together and just like her showing me her intentions, I already knew mine. But sometimes for guys, it's like, we need to know where do you stand? It's not just always, let it go, no, he's into me, or I got him how I want. No, sometimes as well, show the intentions by the little things you do, because you don't know where it will take you tomorrow.
Come on.
I won't lie, their relationship has inspired many.
There's actually hope on Hinge, honestly. There's some...
She said there's hope on Hinge.
There is, 100%. I think, I said, I think social media's played a massive part with just like the foundations of relationship, just expectations. I feel like everyone's got now these crazy ideas of they only have to meet people who, make a certain amount, or you have to be doing this and that. But like, there are just normal, nice people in the world.
100%, yeah.
For me, do you know the best story that really inspires? You know, for me, I grew up in a very toxic environment. You know what I mean? So love wasn't always in my plans.
Yeah.
But one story that really inspired me to say, love must be sweet. I would love to be in love was Eva Longoria. And I mentioned it all the time. Her husband, Cash, I don't know if they're still together. I should check. But he was a video cameraman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Cameraman, and she married him.
Yeah, I think I heard.
You know what I mean? And that was my first example of a woman marrying, quote unquote, down.
Yeah.
And that's what made me realize, like, people are just, look at the human.
Yeah.
Don't always look, yes, don't get me wrong, you can't be naive, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you can tell when someone's a good person. And put aside their papers, their status, and their economical status as well, and just actually give the person a chance.
But I feel as well, like, a lot of people, like, date someone you actually like. Because even though, like I said, I'm a sapiosexual, so once I knew she's attractive, cool. But now it's like, how do we relate? Are we compatible? Do I like you? Like, because I even tell her all the time, because we have arguments and stuff like that. But our arguments, when they're deep, it's not really arguments. This one will tell her off-light, cost of living. She'll tell me, fold your clothes. Do you know what I mean? These are healthy things. But it's like, in that moment, even though I'm upset with you, I still think of you. But if I don't like you, you say, this idiot woman. You know what I mean? Like, all those kind of things.
Or you might choke them.
I'm not
So Danny,
This is the views of Sukali.
We do not associate with him.
We do not at all.
individuals.
I would deny you. If you say those
Guys, it was just a joke.
Okay. It was
So it's like stuff like that. It's like if you're, and I also told her like when you're angry, you actually see how deeply you care for someone. Because now you're at rage. When you're lovey-dovey, it's easy to love everyone. But when you're angry, you're upset.
You know what's mad?
My pressure's hot.
You know what's mad? I don't know if you lot seen that video going viral like recently of Ben Affleck and Jennifer. And when you know he was tired. He was pissed off. You can tell, but he still opened the door for her, and then all of that stuff. And then so there's another quote that's always saying, look, listen, if you really love somebody, even when you guys are going through madness, you're not happy with her, you will still do the basic things. You will still do the necessary things. That should not get in the way of doing those things.
And you know what? Yeah, this thing is so funny. Even me now, my now madam as well. The day when I met her, I was doing a camera boy in the wedding.
What, in Longoria, yeah?
I was doing camera boy, bro.
You were?
You know, aside from my normal 9 to 5,
we know
we do weddings, me and my boy, you know, those great moments.
We know, you don't need to convince us.
I was there in my white t-shirt with black trousers, Air Max 95.
As Jeffrey.
You're in your workers' clothes.
Jeffrey, what did they call me? They call me sound and safety. So I make sure the sounds are intact, you know, and I make sure the safety cameras are on point. I was just there, you know, and when I spoke to her, you know, she actually spoke to man properly, you know what I'm saying? There was not this like, all these, whatever I was doing outside that was not at the forefront, you know what I'm saying? She pretty, and then from there, it's just been, you know what I'm saying?
And now look, so she's got a handsome, young... I'm giving him his flowers. But
but I'm just saying, like, it's like when you just accept someone for who they are, you never know what someone... And a lot of people have missed their blessing, because they don't know what's behind,
because,
you know what I'm saying?
Sukali was a fishmonger. You overlooked me, You said I would be nothing. Look at me now, bitch. Look at me now, bitch. I eat lobster now, bitch. Before I was cutting the lobster, now I eat it.
When are you going to take us to lobster?
I've been mentioning fish. You've not taken us to eat fish. Come on, even tilapia. You've not taken us to eat. Talk about manga.
I was a fish monger. She didn't like it. She said, oh, you smell and did it because I used to smell. I did.
Why don't you shower? What do you have to do?
Even if you shower, that
It's
fish
still
smells.
What do you want
No,
to
but
do?
how long? Okay, but my thing is, why are you going to need this girl after
Fish
Yeah.
Why don't you go
Wait 2
home
days.
freshen up?
You don't have no respect.
Listen, me when I want something, I must have it at that moment. But it's fine. She went down her path, I went down my path. I'm a happy
Look
guy.
at
You
What's your word? You are now Mr. TikToker.
Whatever.
You do TikTok.
But I wanted to say,
No, I just wanted to go back to just going back to Ralph's. Obviously, what you talk about getting out of your other relationship, and then the process you had to go through, and I think that actually is part of the problem. You know, going back to what you were saying about women, their mindset these days. Women, I feel like far too many times people get into a relationship, doesn't work out, and they don't take that time out to actually work on themselves, and you know, whatever didn't work in the last thing, fix that before going into another relationship, right? So there's always these expectations.
I think for me,
you know what I mean, and they're projecting that onto the new.
I'm one of those people. The analogy I would give is I would travel, I will come home, I won't unpack the suitcase, I'll travel again. That's the analogy. I'll tell you where it comes from, right? For
I like that actually.
That's what it's like, right? And the reason why is I'm one of those people, my mum died when I was young. So, and I might have mentioned this before, but I always look for that motherly love. I used to earn it. I have many stepmothers, and I've always tried to at least
yearn for it.
Yeah, for that mother. I was not successful by the stepmothers. So I went to women, and I'm one of those guys that when I'm with you, you become my everything. And yet, to some women, it's overbearing. I understand it. But it just comes from the fact that I grew up in a very toxic environment, never had a mum, never had a home as per se. My dad was, here and there. So if I find a woman, you become my everything. If you now leave, I must find someone to replace you quickly because I can't be alone. I just struggle being by myself. I don't know what it is. I always need to have a woman with me. And I think that, I'm not saying everyone, but a lot of people are like that. And that's why they can't.
A lot of men struggle to be alone. We've spoken about this. Men don't want to be by themselves.
But I think as well, because what I was saying is like, especially what I've been through in my previous relationship, it could have also gone the other way. Whereas like now, because that was so toxic that I could be so anti-woman, and that's a lot of guys, what they've gone through, it's like, no woman is ever getting in my heart again, and not knowing that you're doing yourself a disservice.
By the way.
Because
or even stay in that relationship because you don't want to be alone.
Right. Because I've sacrificed 5 years. You want to continue for 10 years?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Speak
So
on that,
it's like it's deep, and I feel like a lot of men don't realize, because I was like, even just like going through all of that, like, how do you unpack this? Where do you start? Do you know what I'm saying? But I had to look at the man in the mirror and like, okay, cool, like really sit down with myself and be like, okay, cool. This aspect, it was not my fault. I cannot blame myself. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes we also blame ourselves for certain things we've been through, but you can't control another person's actions.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I hear that. So, your story is very beautiful. I want to get to the wedding part, but before we do that, I'm known as Mr. Statistics. So I've got my statistics here. And you touched on a point that was interesting, Ralph's Angels. So according to my statistics...
you didn't know you were
hashtag that one.
Exactly. He's just, all he's doing is reading stuff.
19% of people that date online
19
are talking to 11 plus people at the same time.
That's so crazy. How do people keep up?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So my question is that an issue if you're online dating or even dating in real life? So you're meeting people face to face, but the guy or the girl is talking to multiple people.
It goes back to me telling her, whatever you got going on, cut it off. Because I knew I had things going on. So I'm someone I don't expect you to do something and I'm not willing to do it. So that's why I told her, whatever you got going on, cut it off, because I've done that now.
But my brother, you told her at the gate. At the gate.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about at that cinema after you overkissed her.
Yeah.
In the love corridor. You guys could have potentially still been seen. Is that
100%.
okay?
I think
At
dating is
time.
dating. Do you know what I mean? Like we have to be realistic. You don't just date one person, you have to have different options. I think there's a difference between dating and just going around and sleeping with everyone. I think that's where we get. I think that's where everyone gets it. Like their lines crossed. They just think if you're dating people, that means you're sleeping around. No, you can go out, have a coffee. You can go out, you know, go out to eat. You can talk to people on the phone. It's just about then narrowing it down to, you know, who you actually want to be. Personally, I can't lie. Like when I was on Hinge, I wasn't even talking to loads of people like that. But that's just me because I genuinely can't keep up with more than one conversation at a time. Like I just think it's very, very long, and also I can't be asked. But like I think it's okay to date multiple people because that's the whole point of dating.
So when did you find out about Ralph's Angels?
He told me from the get-go. Do you know what? We've been so open from the get-go. Like and I'm one of the I ask questions. I'm like, you like I'm very inner. Like I'm very much like, okay, so your relationships in the past, like what have you been with? You talking to anyone now? Like, and I don't feel when someone's telling me, I don't feel like, oh fuck, he's seeing so many people. It's just entertaining. It's nice to know. You know what I mean?
And also just to add to that as well, piggyback of that, because obviously when I told her like cut off whatever you got going on, it's like me indicating that it's me and you now. But I feel like, and I've always said this, when she came to Germany, I actually made her my girlfriend officially because I feel like you have to set an official mark. Like, it's not like, okay, cool, we just go together.
Yeah, what's going on now?
Like, no, and also give ladies something to talk about. So on this day, he made me his girlfriend. Now you have an anniversary. So when you continue throughout the year.
So you think that's important to definitely, because some
100%.
people tell you that,
do you know what?
It just happened.
No,
She used to hate this word that I used to say is, what's understood don't need to be explained. I used to be the advocate for that one. However, that was just my way of getting what I want without committing.
Yes.
And that's just me putting it
out.
I'm just putting that out there. But it's like, I marked it because, like I said, from the moment I told her, cut off whatever you got going on, I knew this is me and you. And I didn't want to make her my girlfriend over the phone or like over FaceTime. When you come Germany, in my hometown, where I was brought up.
You had beers and sausage.
Swifted it.
Took her to a nice restaurant.
Promise ring.
Even the restaurant was called Platinum Herzen, which in German, in English means space in the heart.
Platinum Herzen.
You're ruining the game.
You're only bringing in trouble for yourself. Because your line is going to get flooded.
No. The thing is, like I said, I've always told her as well, yeah? Like, me making it so clear as well is showing that I have no skeleton in my closet. I told her, no girl will ever come to you. I'm coming to you as a woman, God forbid. Come on.
It can never be mine.
Never.
I told her because like I said, I've already done that. Like, now it's straight ahead. It's like me and you, and we're in this together.
But I think, obviously, in terms of what you're saying about there's nothing wrong with dating
multiple people.
But I feel like let them not shoot me. I feel like that benefits women more because you can date different people, getting to know them. You don't have to sleep with all of them. We know that, but you're also going out on like
dates.
Multiple meals, free meals, like because obviously
why not?
Even she was asking me. She said, Raf, all these days you go, you spend money.
Because I was thinking, like, how are you doing all of that? That's
because
so
I feel like for guys, sometimes like it can be a warning sign. You know what I mean? Not only do you have a spirit of expense to deal with, you also have spirit of confusion.
By the way,
the more you date, the more confused you get.
I think the confusion part. I think the
confusion part. So I don't really advise it. Personally,
to me, it helped me with her.
I know.
Because it's like it kind of discerned it. I was on a date the day before. The next day, I go on the cinema date and it's banging. It's like, what the hell was doing yesterday?
I wasted my time.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it kind of like narrowed.
But for me, I just feel like I'd rather just finish with one and start another one.
Fair enough.
Everyone is different.
Yeah. No.
But to your point, you made a really good point. I was going to ask about this, and I just wanted to make it quickly because I know we're pressed for time. But the whole asking a woman to be your girlfriend. I think the last time I did it, I was probably in secondary school.
Really?
I was in college.
I feel like, and now you're saying it, I feel like my eyes have been opened because I don't think I've ever had an anniversary. Honestly, I've never had.
we know what it is.
Yeah, we just like I've never said, oh, you're my, because I always felt like, well, we know what we
Yeah,
are.
you
Yeah.
know
Do
what
you know what I
going
mean?
on,
We're living together. Clearly, we're, you know what I mean? But I feel like he's got a point. Like, you need
have to confirm
make,
that.
to confirm it and be like, you are my woman.
Officially.
This
Yeah.
is the date. We can have our anniversary. We can
Because
tell
it can
our
be used
children.
against you further
In
down
the-
the line.
Yeah,
And the
exactly.
woman-
Yeah.
What
When-
happened was, in the past, it was intentional. I
That's
never
what
did
I'm
it
saying.
intentionally because I wanted to over-enjoy.
You know.
You know what I mean?
You know.
You know me, Sukali.
You've exposed a lot of people.
But
on this
now-
today. No, edit that part out. That part. Just
As a
cut
grown
that part out.
man, I should know better.
Yeah.
I should
Because
know better.
even like I said, I told her like I want to give her all the stages. That's why like asking my girlfriend, proposing, then marriage. Do you know what I'm saying? And as we're filling our calendar, let's have dates.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, you guys are so.
It's just
so
things to
bad,
look back at.
How did I can ask like how did the social media stuff, how did that come about? Because you lot are like one big love story.
Do you know what? I think
How did that come
personally, I think it's just because I'm delusional. I think the whole world wants to see what I'm getting up to.
about? Why'd you
They
say
really
that?
don't.
They do.
I've not been social media.
Yeah, he's
Everyone
not
knows
even
me.
a big
I've
social
not been
media
social
guy.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, their
you
story
know,
has helped a lot.
piggyback
Yeah,
those
like,
success
I've-
stories.
She has helped me like get into it. Like
Yeah.
even now, babe, let's do TikTok. Do you
Yeah.
know? Before
It suits
me,
you
I
so
don't
well,
even
though.
know.
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it? I always try and push him to do
It's
this
not
thing.
cringe
So
at
he's
all.
like, yeah, but
Especially the one he did last time about men also suffer. It is
Precisely,
true.
I'm telling you, it's real.
So yeah, I just thought, let me just film this because I think it's cute. I don't want to look back at it and be like, and just in case I get kidnapped as well as evidence.
Yeah.
But you know, I just thought, let me just film it, document it, and then I was like, my TikTok wasn't even like big or anything. I just put
At that
it up
time.
there, and everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cute." Hinge, what Hinge? What's the prayer? I'm like, I actually don't even know.
Share your
that.
prayer, man.
But
Yeah.
do you know what
Don't
it is
gatekeep
as well?
the prayer.
Do you know what it is as well? Sometimes just like even looking back, it's like, wow, look at our memories.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
Memories
it's
are
like,
And it's
important.
there,
sick.
literally.
Yeah.
Memories are
Yeah.
important.
Sick.
Nah, Hinge
Speaking
needs to
of your-
definitely. They haven't reached out to you guys to Hinge.
No,
No,
yeah,
yeah.
Hinge. If you can
Don't
see
worry,
this.
No,
we'll
they
sort
need
it.
to- they need to-
We're going to
yeah.
sort it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why, please make sure on this episode we can't mention any other site. So I was going to say, because the next stage of your story aligns to my statistic,
Statistics.
14% of online daters
14?
14 end up getting married to the person they met on the app. So you are part of those 14%.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Tell us, yeah, big congratulations. Tell us how that happened and, you know.
So, well, we have done the first part, which is the introduction of the families. So that's the way to marriage.
Yeah.
So, like I said, we're African as well. So with that, our view on marriage is quite big. And that's naturally just the next step of progression. And people may say, oh, it's quick and that, but I already know this is it. This is the
He
wrap.
literally showed me the text he sent my sisters, which was what, April.
Yeah.
How many months is that?
April
got-
last
we got-
year.
April last
year, isn't
last year, which was like at the time we were dating 4 or 5 months. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was planning with
yeah,
the
yeah,
sisters.
yeah.
Hey,
We
I'm
got engaged
going
in
to
October.
Jamaica. We're gonna do proposal, all of that. I was planning.
What did
them.
they say?
They were gassed, obviously. They were happy. They were
that's
happy,
so-
but like
so excited.
just the intention, and she didn't know nothing because I was like, after that March, that just sealed it for me. And I told her as well before that, every vacation I've gone with a girl, it didn't go well. So for us to go March and come back well, I say, yeah, this is it. Like, and from then we've just been traveling, going here.
Because when you think about it, we've practically lived together,
since.
traveled together.
And everything's okay.
Yeah, and everything was.
So it was
calm.
5 months you proposed. No, so you
No, I
decided
knew,
you were
yeah.
gonna propose.
Yeah.
And how long is it until you propose? How many months?
I proposed in October on her after her birthday.
So that's how many months? Is that
So that was
9?
less than 11 months.
less than 11 months
Yeah.
you proposed to her? Wonderful. In
That's
Jamaica.
crazy.
100%.
Yeah.
Why did you choose Jamaica?
Because we've always wanted to go to Jamaica,
Yeah.
and like I was like, it's her birthday as well, so I'll use her as a decoy, you know, so she doesn't know.
007.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I had no
Yeah,
clue.
by the way, we've also been trying to go Jamaica. Maybe you guys can sponsor to the scene of where you propose.
By the
We'll
way,
document everything.
Yes.
Yeah, because I took her to Jamaica. We stayed at a sick resort.
Sick.
And whilst in Jamaica, we even went Miami because it was like it's only 2 hours away.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
And then came back to
This
Jamaica.
guy.
And finished.
Yeah.
A lot of men are going to be hating you right now.
Nah, but listen,
Sorry,
I
guys.
always say, yeah,
the
listen.
price has gone up.
No.
Yesterday's price.
The thing is,
It's not today's price.
But the thing is,
Jesus.
let me make sure you don't do this for everybody. Yeah, let's be real.
Must be for your queen.
You don't do this for everybody, and like I said, vice versa, she would do the same for me. And I know
100%.
And I'm sure and she showed that very early.
Yep,
you know what I mean?
yep.
So, you know, obviously when he proposed, you
Yeah.
said yes, I see the ring. The very beautiful ring. But in that moment, did it ever cross your mind that, oh my gosh, is it too soon? Or did you just say,
No,
like,
you
you
know.
never regretted it, you said yes?
No, do you know what? It's so crazy. I'm not one of those people who believe in like love at first sight or anything like that. I just think that's absolutely crazy. But
Yeah.
like, you know, when you meet someone, and I always say to you, I was just like, I just knew you were going to be in my life for a very long time. I didn't know what for though. Because it could have just been, we could have been really good friends.
I
We
told
could have
her
just
it's
been.
not
Could have been a
He said it's not
repairman.
possible. It's not possible.
Your life.
But like, it just felt so natural. Because even before that, like all of our families meeting, like everything just felt
Not true.
like we've known each other for
there was
literally
no-
years.
Sometimes like, why question God? Eh?
Yeah, yeah.
And you're Congolese.
Yeah, Congolese.
You're Nigerian.
Nigerian.
So culturally,
Yeah.
everything meshes, everything's good.
Oh, 100%.
Because you know the Congolese, they over drip.
You saw the
I
baby
saw
shower?
them.
You
I
saw
saw
the
them
baby shower? And you know Nigerians for like to do things.
So
Yeah.
you just
I
match.
think
So
it's
it
just a
makes sense.
sick,
It's so
sick
similar.
dynamic of the cultures.
Because I want to put in perspective, we went to their baby shower
Listen.
and there was a VIP table and it had bottles.
No, Uzi's got the highlights.
Yeah, it
Remember,
had
highlights.
bottles. I said, we have arrived. We have arrived.
We're
Different
very
And I-
OTT. Congolese
Yeah.
people love to just do the most.
Nah,
But I
well,
think
that was lit, bro.
it works really well. I just think, like, dynamically as well, because we're both African, I think it's just a standard in African culture
It
for
works,
two
yeah.
cultures to come together. And yeah, our families just get on like a house on fire. It's honestly crazy.
That's great.
My dad calls him more than he calls me. That's how bad it is.
Oh, that's
Literally.
Yeah, but that's how you know.
yeah.
That's how
That
you know.
is
Once
literally
it's
how
like
you
that,
know.
It's done. It's
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
It's
literally.
done.
Done.
It's done. It's done.
So in terms of when, obviously, when you go out online to potentially meet someone, do you, where they come from, does that matter? Did you have that in mind in terms of they have to be African or you didn't in mind?
I personally don't really have a
Especially even being
preference.
Nigerian. You know,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of
Yeah,
stereotype
yeah.
about
Do you know
that
what?
about
I
Nigerian
remember
man.
I always
Nigerian.
said from the beginning, I
Ah.
said I refuse to date another Nigerian, please, because
I don't blame you.
They just always
I
feel.
think I would not like the German sauce help.
Yeah, he's
me.
lucky because he had a bit of
you were
German in
different.
him. Yeah,
it helps
but
a little bit.
no, to be fair, I always say that and banter about Nigerians. I love my Nigerians,
you
but I'm very much open
Igbo,
to.
yeah.
I'm very much open to all cultures.
He's not a demon, that's
No, he's
why.
not a demon,
Because if he was a
yeah.
Yoruba demon, I
Yeah.
think you would
Yeah. And I also do think it helps that my family are like very open
Yeah,
to
yeah.
other races as well.
Yeah,
Like my sister met her partner on Tinder. He's, white French.
Yeah.
My sister, she's dating someone who's where's it from? Like Morocco, like those kind of sides. Like we're a very open family.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
no
That's
one's,
good, man.
No one's like strict on you
Because
must marry an African man and
Yeah,
has to
yeah.
be Congolese or I've never dated a Congolese man in my life.
Why not? They can over dance.
Like-
You're good at dancing.
And I lied, maybe
them waist.
once. when I was Angolan. Yeah, they can dance, but yeah, just no preference.
But I think as well, like sometimes dating your own culture doesn't even work out.
Yeah.
So let's like I know
relax.
before it's like
That's
I think especially as a Nigerian, I know like our parents is like because tomorrow they will not leave you, people will do marriage. But how many marriages are successful? You sleep in the parlor, you sleep in the bedroom.
Yeah.
No, what I just wanted to pull out was just like something to the man there minute. Because it's something I've always said, innit? And I think Ralph just is touched on that today. And that is, as a man, innit? You need to have what you want in a woman. Like, these are the points. So if I meet a woman that hits these things here,
That is it.
that's me. I'm signing out. And I feel like you had that. Based on listening to the things you're saying, I feel like you had that. And that's why the time frame don't even matter.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this
You knew
woman
what
has
you
come
want.
into your life and boom, 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 boom. And you're like, whoa. Okay, cool. In a record time, let's go. I've done it. And I feel like that's what it was.
Touching on that, what I told her, I told her, and this I'm gonna tell you to Omar in a minute, bruv. Breast and yash is everywhere, innit? If that's your sole goal, you have lost.
You're
Because
lost in the soul.
There's gonna be there everywhere, and I've told her
Facts.
trading this for what? There's nothing anyone can offer me.
That is.
I told her if I want anything else, I'm selfish.
Hey,
Because you know, innit?
Yeah.
What is she not giving me?
come on.
Small head.
Do you know what I'm saying? And of course, it's vice versa.
Yeah.
Let's make that
100%.
clear.
It goes both ways.
Tell them.
It definitely goes both
So can I answer
ways.
your question there?
Yeah.
My sister.
Yes.
My sister. When you hear a man or men say, I want you to be my peace, what does that mean to you? What comes into your mind? 'Cause a lot of men say this online, but I don't think women.
But we get more aggro.
Yeah, we get aggro.
We actually get more aggro for
it.
it.
Seems you are providing peace
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you to provide?
I
that
think
peace?
you have to understand your man's character. You know, what they like, what they don't like. And you can be someone's peace knowing that information. So if you know your man don't like, you know, these specific things or, you know, you doing these things, then you just don't do it. Because then you're his peace. You know what I mean? I think everything, there's no like real way to say, oh, this is how you be someone's peace. It is generally
Everyone is
just
different.
because everyone's so different. You just have to go by the characteristics of your partner, of your partner. And for me, I think because I just know him like inside out. Like if I really wanted to get on his nerves, I'll know how to do that. And that's just me doing that intentionally.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean? So
Closer.
your mic. So yeah, so for me, I think it just really depends on the partner and the person you're with. Like you should know exactly what they like or they don't like, and you should know how to kind of appeal to those things.
Okay, that's
perfect,
beautiful.
man. That's
Please,
beautiful.
women,
That's perfect.
aspire to be your man's peace. You know, a lot of men, and I'm not saying in general. I know there's a lot of waste men out there, but a lot of men, we are like babies.
So simple.
So
Listen,
simple.
Yeah.
Should I define my peace? My peace,
Let's hear
yeah.
it.
I come home, wife is there, house is in order, food is cooked. I'm in a healthy environment, not all stress. Like sometimes she comes back from work, and I work from home, innit? So I told her she's very lucky. She has found a house husband. Because she comes home and everything is already
Everything's just
done.
done, yeah.
But it's like legit coming home and there's no stress. There's nothing like agitating. The world is already we're cost of living crisis.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
think
So
a
it's
wise
like,
man
how
calls
are you
that-
gonna come and add now? Like, do you know what I mean? Just like,
I think what
Calm.
he's describing is what they call utopia.
Like,
Yeah. When you come and it's just birds singing,
On another
rainbow.
planet.
I
Is that
always,
something?
I always say like a relationship shouldn't be hard.
Shouldn't be
Like I
hard.
don't know why people put this whole thing of like, yep, you have to go through this and all the struggles and this and that. Like, of course, people have arguments when we're human. Do you know what I mean? Like we've had some arguments, but it's like it doesn't have to be hardship
War.
all the time.
It don't have to be war, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can just
And
be
you
with
know when you
someone
have a
and be-
peaceful woman, as a creative, you are great.
By the way,
Yeah.
When there's no peace,
Yeah.
you see the
fight
creation.
you fight your in a,
You see the
It's
creation.
been overcreated.
You see the creation.
I see the creation.
He knew what he was doing.
No.
He knew what he was doing.
Talking on that, yeah, listen. So we went to Paris, you know, the city of love.
Are we?
South of France.
Ça va bien?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, oui, oui.
So in Paris, you know, Paris, that's where it says je t'aime. You know, I love you ahead. This girl, yeah, like obviously, like we're there for, like we said, let's just get a romantic weekend away.
Yeah.
Not knowing this girl planned my life.
Don't even.
When
You
she
always do.
came in red, and red is my favorite color. It was a wrap.
It was a rap.
It was a wrap.
You couldn't hold back.
Finished.
You think it's only devil that wear brown?
She came in red. Blindfold me. That's it.
You had to empty the clip.
This is the end result. This is the end
You had to
result.
empty the clip.
That's
And
it.
you also know during this thing, what I also found out that stress can weaken.
Too much peace can create this.
Because the more peace you have, the thicker it is.
By the way.
And the thicker it is, the more.
But then I saw my brother, he mentioned online that sometimes you guys don't frequent the love corridor because now you have a third member.
You know,
So, yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Get someone you like.
Hey.
Yeah,
Because
it's
if
true,
not,
you know.
in this state, you'll be frustrated.
Yeah, it's so
What do we
Now
call
when I
that?
look at
Ralph?
her-
We call it konji.
Konji. I said Konji is what?
While we're here is a bastard. While we're here, as you know, I don't know if you've seen a little small clip that was circulating the media where our brother here
Yeah.
confessed, you know,
Yeah.
some of his addiction.
Oh yes, we
So
did
he
see
over
that.
master-
We've-
masturbates.
yeah, so we've
Oh, sorry, previously.
And by the way, every time you lot bring this thing, I will still say it. I've not relapsed.
No, you don't relax. we thank God. We thank God.
Yeah.
So now I'm just saying. So like going through this period, like how you dealing with that? How you managed to do
I'll
that?
be honest, yeah. Like I said in the video, like, obviously it was joking that, but reality is hard. I can't lie.
of course.
Especially me, Oscar,
Oh, he's
like,
literally.
it's peak. Like me, I'm always like touchy, all of that. But in this moment in time, it's more about her.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
You know what I
appreciate
mean?
them more.
But with that, I told her as well that I never realized before. Like, imagine like now I'm trying to get in the mood, she's not on it. that rejection. She said I shouldn't call it rejection. First and foremost.
You can't.
But as a man, who's telling me no? You know what I mean? When you come
man
from
of your stature.
6'9", 200
Do you know what's so crazy?
round, lean beef.
We literally had to have a proper conversation about this because like it was getting very like I felt like it was starting to get kind of personal and he was literally starting to feel this type of way. You had to sit down and be like, babe, this is actually not even a personal thing. Like I would jump on you, I'll jump on you any day.
Come on.
But like right now, it's just long.
It's the hormones.
It's hormones.
1
Like,
minute
right
you're
now,
feeling this
everyone's
way.
annoying.
It's what do they call it? It's up and down like this.
It's like BTC.
But for
That one is
my
from Cape
previous
Town.
experience,
Yeah.
I had that. It
it
helps.
may increase.
It helps.
No, but
Maybe,
it depends if she's in the mood.
Yeah. So there's days like I think there's days you're on it and there's days where you're just like no. I think because I'm so late in the stages now. Look, we're
Exactly,
37
yeah. I
weeks
mean,
now.
deep,
It's
man.
now just kind of like
Yeah.
long.
But I heard that can help to induce our level.
Yeah,
I'm not
we
trying
don't
to go
produce
now.
Stop
We don't
finding
produce.
all this information.
I'm trying to help my
not
brother.
yet. She needs to simmer a little
A little bit
longer,
more.
a little bit longer.
Then you can over enjoy
And then,
it.
It's almost
Nah,
there.
but the thing is as well, like honestly speaking, I just had to go in the mindset of like, you know what, it's about her. Do you know what I mean? And this is like a transition, and it's also good for me in a way.
Yeah.
Like this, we can
Discipline.
connect deeper and stuff like that. And also before, when she would reject me, I want to turn the other side because it's not a nice feeling right now.
not.
And then she was like, "Oh, why did it?" And I was in deep in how is that making her feel? So now it's like if she said, no problem. Even she said, Raf, we've gotten better. I say,
I'm trying.
He's actually
I
trying.
have one question though. So I know in these stages when women are heavy. So are you okay, or is there a problem if a man decides to
Masturbate.
use the left hand or the right hand?
Don't relapse, don't relapse.
I'm not relaxing.
I mean, it's asking on your behalf.
Because
Do you know
some
what?
women might think like, what are you doing, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
I'm honestly at that point now. I'm like, babe, if you need to do some releasing,
Release.
go just.
Okay,
Do what you
Just,
That's
I would say
fair.
go. I
You've
would
had your
just say
past,
go and do
your
things.
past.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like it is out of order. Because
Yeah,
again,
that's-
it's both parties. We're
It's not
very.
order, it's not in your
It's
control.
no, it's not in my
it's
control.
not.
But also, yes, like it's hormones and stuff. But we're in a relationship, and that's like a big factor in most relationships as well. It's not the one and only, but like it can affect.
Yeah.
But the thing
household.
with that, I've told her, and we've had this conversation as well, where like I told her I don't even want to do that because I want you to be my only source. When it comes to releasing all of that, you're the only
target.
source.
You
That's
are the
it.
target.
Nothing
Not
else.
my hand.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love that.
Do you know what I mean? So
Okay.
it's been a trend. That's why I did the video because it's like, men, nobody actually talks about it.
Yeah.
And nobody
Fair.
like, how do you deal with it?
Yeah.
Because you're right, I've been rejected. I know you're
Do you
surprised.
know what I'm saying?
That's so surprising.
I've been
But
rejected.
we take it so personally.
And I
Like,
took
what,
it,
you know what?
I'm
You
even
don't
worse
want
than
it.
rap is better because I took it personal.
Yeah.
Like, wait, you're rejecting me?
Do you get what I'm saying?
A man of my stature. How many pounds? So I feel you, brother, and I've actually learned from you, bro. I'm actually gonna take that in.
Cheers, man.
Obviously, we've come to the end. We do have to finish. I just wanted to finish on one last stat
on.
that really ties into you lot. 44% of people that date online had their first date at McDonald's.
Oh,
So the way that you went
know,
to
Michelin, 5-star.
the fact you wouldn't go
Oh.
cinema,
yeah.
That was
Recline-
dope.
McDonald's
chair.
has been an issue.
No, I'm a very simple person, guys. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm very, like, just chill.
Yeah, let's have a.
I could have
Yeah.
even just called and said, let's just meet anywhere.
Me in the park.
Yeah.
What's that kind of
been an issue
vibe?
though? If he
Netflix
said
and chill
that-
would have been too much.
Okay.
I think if it was just anything outdoors or just like...
You want a
Yes.
wife.
Oh.
And just to remind our viewers, you got pregnant what month? How many months in?
September.
She got pregnant in September. So that's just on 10 and a bit.
10 months in.
Yeah.
But the proposal was already planned. So it
Before the
wasn't because of pregnancy.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah, this
No,
is
that's
the
what I
thing.
said, you planned
Yeah,
it.
this
And
baby
April,
wasn't even planned, so she's just in the
So
equation
you've
now.
been
She
together
planned my
how
life.
long now?
Soon going to be 2 years.
2 years. Wow. But you got married, traditional,
Traditional, yeah.
pregnancy,
Yeah.
and all that within a year.
And living together as well.
And living together within a
Yeah.
year. Wonderful. So
That is-
guys,
that is
Hinge,
beautiful.
people that are on Hinge, there is hope.
There is.
So shout out Hinge for hooking up my brother and my sister.
Yes.
Thank you,
Please
guys.
sponsor their wedding.
Please,
Or the reception at
Our
least.
DMs are open.
Where can they find you? Anyone that wants to follow your story?
You can find us on Instagram and TikTok. It's Raomi, which is ITSRAOMI.
Yeah? Wonderful. Guys, follow their journey.
Thank
Yep.
you, guys.
Anyone that's online dating, please, there's no stigma.
No stigma.
There isn't.
Wherever you meet your person,
That's it.
it is fine.
Yep.
Love is love, by
Love
the way.
is love.
Love is love.
And it's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Enjoy it, man. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
enjoy it. If you have used any of his gems, please credit him. Don't just take his gems without crediting him.
Yeah,
Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you share, like, comment, anything you want that we can do better. Let us know. Peace. We're out.
Safe.
Shout out Amaka, Andrea, and Obi. They're steady working, so we ballin' like Kobe.